I wouldn't say a freak, but I definitely don't feel any pressure to blend in. My name is Sam. I am 23 and I'm from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Growing up listening to grunge and metal, like it was all about like leather and spikes and everything. I love that so much. Then when I got definitely more into like Japanese music and electronic music, I got into a phase where I started wearing like pastels and pinks. I used to have 18 inches of hair, and once I cut my hair and shaved my head and kept it that way for a while, I kind of threw out all my clothes and reinvented myself in a way that I thought was a good synthesis of everything I'd experienced before that, and I think that's where I'm at now. I love fashion, I love learning about clothes. I think wearing your interests on your sleeve is kind of cool sometimes because it attracts people. Definitely skating has influenced my style. I love skating. I don't really care much about luxury fashion, but I do love fashion and skating. I think that it's interesting and I love to see it. It's meant to be worn and torn up and everything, and I think that's cool. High fashion's cool, but I just love wearing it and, you know, having things broken in. It's cool to see them have life. I have a CD collection with probably close to 200 CDs I've accumulated over the years. I really like Japanese music. I love bossa nova. You have to look for them, but there's a lot of beauty out there. I think people would be surprised to learn that I like English, and restoring antiques is just kind of bizarre in of itself. English and history are both tied together in my opinion. You can't really have one without the other. Literature captures a kind of look into the past that is fleeting, getting perspective that is from a time that's long gone, you know, and reading and learning about the world before you existed in it, I think is pivotal. I think that it exists for a reason, it's all out there. The craziest thing about antiques is how intricate they can be before they even had light bulbs or medicine. They would have these things perfect down to a 1/16 of an inch, and they didn't have electricity. It's kind of mind-blowing, but you know, it's just another thing like literature, where it's just like a whole nother world that we weren't really privy to until we look at it and research it. But also it's a nice mixture of working with my hands and like working with my mind. I think if you do too much of either one of them, you get burned out. I think the thing that people would be most surprised to learn about me is that I am more of an introvert than I am an extrovert. Despite like how I present myself, I spend a lot of time by myself. It's kind of where I recharge. And when I grew up kind of isolated, I didn't have a whole lot of close friends, so I spent a lot of time on the internet. And I think that that was one of the things that has helped me develop in this way, like kind of hone in on my interests, because you can be anyone you want on the internet. And so I thought that was such a freeing chance to express myself there. Why not do that in person? You know, why not take that same idea? Who's gonna say no? In a long time, no one will even remember. No one cares. It's kind of like a beautiful nihilism maybe, where you think that it doesn't matter and it's good, because that means that like if I mess up or do something stupid, no one will remember it in 10 years, 50 years, 100 years. So why not, you know, why not do what you want? Like, why not be free?